What's so special about being a writer? Lots of things. Hello and welcome back to my writing journey. I'm Ellen Byerrum, a playwright and author of the book Quick Tales for Two, which will launch in just a couple days. It feels pretty great. Beneath all the tension and stress that this book has caused, I am acutely aware that writers are different. You might say special. This is a new year. Let's take stock of what we have accomplished. A fresh new year is a good time to remind ourselves that writing is a worthy occupation. And, in my opinion, real writers spurn artificial intelligence to spit out books. After all, if you lean on AI to write your words, it will leave your writer's heart cold and dead. Are you a writer, or do you rely on a machine which has no grasp of emotions, of life, of feeling, that spits out and repeats pre-programmed sentiments? AI also often gets it wrong and can be prone to plagiarize. So much for the machine. It's a big fat liar. But back to writing. Perhaps one of the best aspects of being a writer is that other people who don't write, have no idea how you do it. It's a mystery. And some people would rather go to jail than have to write a book, a play, a paper, a report. They told me so. People are puzzled by writers. They can make others laugh and cry. They can infuriate them with opinions. This makes the writer a different creature, perhaps a difficult one. Someone with an ability that the regular Joe or Jill doesn't have. And a good thing, you don't have to age out of being a writer. You can go to your coffin with a pen in your hand. Remember, there are all kinds of writers, and if someone writes but isn't published, they are still a writer. Not everyone has to be acknowledged by the traditional publisher. Words form in our minds and must be written or told, scrawled on a cave wall, but shared somehow. What's so special about being a writer? There is the joy of seeing your work in print or on a store's shelves. Other joys include hearing from readers, maybe about how you helped them get through difficult times or illnesses. Maybe you made them think about things in a new way. I can't list all the pluses to being a writer, but here are a few. Writers have the ability to be inside a story and outside of themselves at the same time. They are first-class observers. Writers are historians, scientists, philosophers, raconteurs, provocateurs. They include journalists who seek to communicate the news and the truth, except for a couple of faux news broadcasters, which do not deserve to be named. Writers dwell in the land of fiction and nonfiction. It is the story that drives them on. Among our works are plays, dramas, and comedies. Is there a bigger kick than writing a script and seeing a group of people working to create a world that you dreamed up? Building sets, stitching costumes, designing lights, having directors and actors bring your words to life, and then to invite an audience to participate in your imagined life? It is an amazing thing. The immediacy of an audience's reaction is wonderful, and applause and laughter feel like warm honey pouring down on you as in a blessing. There are other advantages to being a writer. Authors know that it's much more enjoyable to stay home on Friday night filling plot holes than being on a bad date. Occasionally, the bad date may be useful for informational and creative purposes that you can use later in your work, and possibly as a motive for revenge, or simply to get even with the guy who tried to stiff you with the bill, or the blind date who showed up drunk. But we don't have to go on every bad date to know that. We've all had bad dates. We simply have to know how to use them to our advantage. As we've heard before, everything and everybody is potential material for your oeuvre. Words, words, words. Provide ammunition in debates, in beating the bully who has little comprehension of words. Of course, you may have to run fast, but the writer can think faster. We may not, and probably are not, getting properly paid for our work, and that's a shame. Still, our words may live beyond us. Bones can crumble to dust, but words have the ability to last. It's a good thing to be a writer, and that's what I want to be, and that's all I have for now, except to ask you to like and subscribe. So, let me know what you think and comment below, and I'll see you next week. Bye.